You can't make sounds like that like while I'm live streaming. I'm about to live. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you guys are having a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in with the Crypto Lifer. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Hope you guys are having a great. Wow, the live stream's looking good. So today I want to get into what's crack-a-lacking. I'm asking about Tron. Sure, you want to look at Tron? Let's take a look at Tron. We're going to take a look at where I see Bitcoin going. We'll look at Bitcoin dominance. Try to map out what's going on with the day. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you guys so much for joining me. My wife is in labor. I'm in a hospital right now, but Cake is moving. Look at Bake now, up 26%. And what I want to talk about is it's only a matter of time till things begin to break out of this falling wedge that Bake was in. And you can see the bottom for Bake at 77 cents, and it boomed all the way back up to 23 cents. So you can see you could have gotten Bake and already almost 100%ed in Bake. So that's how quick this market can switch on you, and that's how you want to be paying attention at all times. Now we look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is getting a little hot for Bake, so that might have been our big move. We could go sideways from here, but I just want you guys to watch Bake on your radar, up 26%. Whole market's really starting to make a big move. Even Bake against Binance, which we got in around 3, is up back to the 0.005 level, starting to kind of make another move to the upside. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was possibly, very possibly, looking like it was in a head and breaking out of a falling wedge. There was a chance that we could see Bitcoin continue to rise up out of the falling wedge. We want to see if it's breaking out of the falling wedge. So I'll delete my older work here. We'll kind of see. I'll make a new trend line, and we'll take a look at. We see, yeah, Bitcoin is breaking out. This is a confirmed breakout. You can see we didn't make it. We didn't make it. We are now breaking out of this level. I like what we're seeing here. It was a long consolidation. It took a while from the place we fell on February 21st all the way back here to March. Just one whole week of constant consolidation, falling down, you know, slow. To me, this is the accumulation phase. Accumulation phase. We could put this in a bowl as well. So I want to grab a bowl and slap this into a bowl. You can see, like, we will start to bowl on out of here. Now, if we break this level, we could go lower. We could go to 37K, even to this level here at 39,000. 49,000 is my level. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button there. No, it's not that. Sorry about that. I don't normally live stream from a laptop. And I told you guys to watch Bondly as well at 58. Bondly's sitting in a nice place right there on that nice support zone. And now let's look at BNB coin, about to have a resurgence, following Bitcoin as well. Sorry, following Bitcoin as well. We'll see not above. It didn't break out yet though, but you can see this long consolidation with a bit of a head and shoulders pattern inside of it. Shoulder, bigger head, two right shoulders for it to finally break on out. Also, if you take the daily on these, those stochastics are quite low, right there after a double bottom hit. Looks like we may move to the upside. Let me take a look at the chat. Could you take the chat for me? No, it wouldn't happen, right, babe?
I'm looking at your chat.
Yeah, what are they asking? What are they saying?
Congrats on the baby, oh man. 8 individuals says we hear baby. I'm asking about Tron, says Eric K. Tron is, they're asking about Tron.
Yeah, you want me to go over Tron, guys? Okay. I just wanted to get a look on Bitcoin on the 4 hour for you guys, and then we'll move on to Tron. Watch that hash rate too. As Bitcoin gets harder and harder to mine, this hash rate's going to explode. It went all the way up here, what, to 492? We started buying hash rate at $60. That was an easy come up because, you know, the Bitcoin hash rate is going to continue to the upside. So Bitcoin TCSTUSD is the Bitcoin hash rate. As Bitcoin mining gets harder, the hash rate is going to go up. This is an easy mathematical play. BTCST for USDT. Easy mathematical play. Also at the retracement here at 326, look for this to come all the way back up and eventually peak to a $1,000 level. So that's just an easy play in the market. I don't want to say easy. There's nothing's easy, but this is a mathematical play that's kind of destined to go up because you know that the hash rate is destined to go up. Pretty much a shoe in there. Now, when we look at the daily is curving. We're getting a MACD curve. We're coming out of a falling wedge. This is a good sign for bullish nature for Bitcoin. I think we can get all the way back up to 58,000 and then break that all-time high and continue to the upside. Why does that keep happening? I have to hit Option H, not Command H. So it could break this all-time high right there on my green line. So I like what I see for Bitcoin. Let's go look at the 4-hour, make sure the 4 hour isn't too high. 4 hour still has momentum and going to the upside. Tells me that this breakout really does want to happen. I would actually trade Bitcoin right now up to about 51,000, 50,000 area. I think you're going to be able to get a nice little trade out of Bitcoin here on this level. If I can stop hitting control. So here's my idea for Bitcoin. Bit of a double bottom form right there. Interacting with the 200-day moving average. We come below it. We break back above it. That's usually all we do. And then we continue to the upside. You can see the last time we interacted with the 200-day moving average was right here. 2 double bottoms. We broke below it. We broke to the upside. We doubled off of it. And then we continued to the upside. So it's only a matter of time that we were going to break out of this falling wedge and continue to the upside to the target. You can see we have a target here of 50,000 and the next target is at $58,000. So we have room to move here on the stochastics RSI, and we also have room. Let's look at that 1 hour. 1 hour is a little spent. It tells me that we're going to probably come back for that clean retest off the top of the trend line. It's only a matter of time. So 1 hour retest. So look at this. If you'd like to make a trade, here's what I would do. Again, none of this is financial advice. But this comes down here below the dotted line. That would be my entry on the 1 hour. Probably not going to, I would say that's going to take till about 7, 4, 5 in the morning. Could be the breakout. 4 hour will also coincide with that, and then the daily as well. So then you'll be all set on the stochastics RSI for a move to the upside. I like what I see there. I like what I see there. Let me check in on the comments. Theta, if you get a chance, and maybe ICX. Legend still streaming. Yeah, you got to stream, man. Regardless, can't miss a day. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you so much for coming in, sharing your most valuable time. Just get those likes up. ETH and ADA. Okay, we'll take a look at ETH, ADA. Then we'll take a look at Theta and ICX. ICX, one of my favorite coins to hold. I've been holding ICX for a long time, over 3 years. So okay, let's move on to ETH. But right now, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, breaking out of this falling wedge. Don't be surprised if we see it up to 58,000 in the next, I'd say, by Wednesday, Thursday. Nice recovery bounce out of the falling wedge, though. Okay. Let's take a look at ETH. So here's ETH on the USDT pair. Now, ETH fell out of the rising wedge. 68% chance of a break to the downside. This is a bearish pattern that does break down many, many a time. So as we started forming this pattern, it was kind of only, a matter of time. Now, what was the measured move of this target? I like to get in at the end of a measured move. It usually feels nice. So, we wicked to the actual exact measured move of the target right there, which would be about 1252. Amazing that ETH went that low. Usually, though, they bring the price as low as they can before they pump it. Very similar to this area here where they did it. Very similar to a wick right here where they eventually moved to pump. So we could be right here in a very similar retracement. Look for ETH to double bottom on this level and continue to the upside. I think this is the lowest ETH will go. Look at the daily stochastics. Extremely oversold. Extremely oversold. We also have what's called hidden bullish divergence. We have swing low to swing low on the RSI. We have swing low to swing low here on Ethereum. That tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. So I've played that many times in my life, the last 10 years, and it has played out many a time. So I like what I see here for ETH. This is called confluence. We have multiple oscillators that are pointing to the bullish nature of ETH. So this could be your bottom for ETH here at this level. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is high again. So remember, 1 hour is high in a lot of time frames. Tells me that we're not going to be going up yet. We're going to be coming down one more time to probably test this 21-day moving average one last time, where ETH will go to about 1370, 1360. So look for ETH to go below 1400 one last time as the 1 hour begins to reset. So the 1 hour resets, boom, I would put an alert right down here for the 1 hour, put a green line here, hit control on this, put your alert down here on ETH, and that's where I would be getting into ETH right there on that line. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. Okay. Anyone bullish on VeThor? Yeah, I think VeThor is amazing. I think it's a strong coin. Looks really nice, you know. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Okay. All right, now you guys want to look. Yeah, the ETH on the 4 hour looks absolutely great. Look at the 4 hour, double bottom, moving with up. But, you know, I'd like the momentum to start down here. You know, we already kind of did this, and we're still coming down. It's a little bit of bullish divergence, though. It's another thing that we see. Look, swing low to swing low here on Ethereum. But we have swing up to swing up here on the 4 hour. So bullish divergence on ETH on the 4 hour. It tells me that that is the bottom, guys. Look. So we have hidden bullish divergence on the daily. And then we have bullish divergence right here on Ethereum on the RSI. Confirm. What is that, guys? If you're not sure, if you're new, if you don't understand, it's swing up to swing up here on the RSI. But swing down to swing down here on the price. Tells me that the price will bounce from here. Looks as the bottom period. This is where I would get into a lot of ETH right here for a V-shaped recovery. I really like what I'm seeing here for ETH. Could be doing one of these, like we saw right here. So that's ETH in a nutshell. What else were you asking about here? Let's see what's going on. Oh, ICX. Let's take a look at ICX. So remember, ETH, just wait for that 1 hour to come down. 4 hour on the daily, both look good to me. I said the pain is over for ETH. I see I see bearish divergence, I see bullish divergence, and hidden bullish divergence ready to go. Let's take a look at GRT. One of my nice holds. Look, holding it down right here with the 21-day moving average. I like what I'm seeing here. Same thing. Everything's in the wedge. Watch it all come out of the wedge together. If you made it through the pain, if you didn't sell your bags, you will be rewarded. If you added to your bags down here, you will be rewarded. I hope you bought something in the last few weeks, at least in these levels. You didn't have to nail the bottom, but if you got somewhere in the zone, I'll show you where GRT is headed. I would gobble GRT anywhere below 180. To me, that is a huge bargain and a steal for such an amazing project. Grayscale has this project. You know, they're holding it down. You see, it's on Coinbase. So, and this went on Coinbase so fast. One of the fastest coins I ever saw go from Binance to Coinbase. Like, it was a new coin on Binance, and literally within a day, it was on Coinbase as well. I actually had never seen that happen. So this tells me there's a really substantial want and need for this coin in the institutional investors. They're going after this coin for a reason. They like it. They like the tech. They seem to believe in it. I believe in it too for that reason. And GRT is something you really, anything below 180 is a sleeper coin. Look at it, going all the way to $3.59, 360 is my next target for GRT once it breaks out of the falling wedge, which is only a matter of time. These don't go much longer than this. It's getting towards the end of its line, and it's touching the 200-day moving average. That was the last catalyst for its last move, was a falling wedge that basically interacted with the 200-day moving average. Also, we have hidden bullish divergence established here. So you have double confluence. All right, you're on point with GRT. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for that. 1 inch, bro. What are you doing? Spend some time with your wife. The market can wait.
Oh, I have to use the bathroom. Okay, I'll go to
All right. No, it's cool, right, babe? It's cool.
No, I don't. Don't you dare put me on there.
What about strong hands coin? Can you get your thoughts on the Bitcoin weekly chart? That's a big candle. Hi, Bethany.
Hi.
I'm Sam.
Nice to meet you guys.
Let's take a look at cake up 18% and moving. Cake, baby. So cake is doing the same thing as Bitcoin, guys. Finally breaking out of long resistance. It's been in since February 19th. Cake's been a little longer. I'm telling you, interacting with the 200-day moving average is a big catalyst for me. That's really where I would like to establish a position, especially in a bull market. When you're moving that 200-day moving average, it's really a catalyst for a boost to the upside. You can see the last time we had anything like that in nature was down here. Look, I have to go all the way back here to the beginning of a bigger move for the last time we would have touched this 200-day moving average, which is right around here. And if you can see, how funny is this, but it coincides with a falling wedge. It takes a falling wedge and a big correction for us to get below the 200-day moving average. It's something that we have to, that they come together. The more you start studying this, the more you see double reasons why you should get into a trade. So whenever I see the 200-day interacting with the last 25% of the pattern, it tells me that something big is happening. Something big is going to occur. We're either beginning a horrible bull market, a bear market, and we're starting to just go completely bearish, or we're going to extend our move to the upside. Now, I like what I see here. Also on the 4 hour, all right, we have swing high to swing high, which I thought was established here. I thought we had it established here with hidden bullish divergence, which we did, and we had a little bit of move to the upside, but it continued to curve to the downside. I still see hidden bullish divergence here, though. Still see it slightly confirmed, and now we're starting to see more bullish divergence. Because look, we have swing down to swing down, which is extremely steep of a line. That's a very steep line. But when I swing up here to this level here, this line is not as steep. It's actually far more flat. So because of that, it tells me that, boom, we can get into this chart right there at that bottom period. That would be my buy. Also with the 200-day moving average. 750 buy for cake would have been a beautiful place to get into cake. Look, just 12 hours ago, could have got a $7.89 cake, and it's already back up 40%. So cake up 40% in the last 12 hours, telling me that there's a catalyst for a bigger move to the upside for sure. For sure. Volume doesn't support the breakout. The most chill YouTube on deck. Yo, man, I give you props and respect. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. The 750 would be beautiful. Yeah, that would have been the play. That was the play. Play's over now, my friends. It's over now. And it's over now. When is the new all-time high for Phantom? That's a great question. Miner, can we get your thoughts on the Bitcoin weekly chart? Oh, yeah, you asked about the Bitcoin weekly chart. I just want to talk about cake. Where do I see cake going real quick before we leave cake alone? Let's show you the target for cake here. So once cake breaks out and continues its uptrend, I see cake all the way here at $24. If I don't, I do that so much. It's so annoying.
Do you need new underwear too? If it's leaking a lot, why don't you wear one of these? Well, yes. Okay, so just take these off? Yeah, you can, it might be easier to stand up. Oh, do it? It's dripping right now. It's okay, that's okay.
Do a dedicated video one day. I do have a dedicated video connecting to the one, right now, look. Right now, look. I'll play, guys.
Oh, this goes. Yeah.
Yeah, you can know.
This goes like this, and then you put the underwear.
Hold on 1 second, guys. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you a video that I already made of how to connect to the Binance Smart Chain, so you can connect to it. Find out what you need. I don't know if I have it for. I'm going to die. No, don't be sorry. I'm so happy. This is working out. Okay, now I got a little bit of a desk here. This is kind of nice.
It does, yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for the congratulations. Cake versus uni and bake versus sushi. Sushi is for bake to deal with. I know it can beat sushi, no problem. You think cake can give uni a run for its money? Take a look, though. Here, we'll go to my channel. I'm gonna show you this video real quick. So I just made this video, how to use Binance Smart Chain.
Sure.
Right? And this video, all it is how to connect to the Binance Smart Chain. Right here. I tell you where to go, what to do. Let me show you how you do that. Now, I'm going to put the description for this information, but it also is in my Telegram group in a pinned message. So if you go to the link in the description and join Crypto Lifer Trading Group, go to the pinned messages and look for the Lifer billboard here and this pinned message. And you're going to start here with the Go to MetaMask wallet settings. This is how to import the Binance Smart Chain into your MetaMask wallet. So the first thing you're going to do, like it's really easy, guys. I'll show you right now. I'll show you live. I can do it by heart, actually. I've memorized how to do this at this point. I believe, yeah, watch. This is how you do it. It's really easy. I have it right here. The custom RPC. The network name is BSC or Binance Smart Chain. The URL is HTTP, right? BS : // and I believe it's like bscdataseed.org. It's B. I gosh, it's simple though. It's like 5 things, guys. I'll show you. Here, all you have to do is go to my Telegram. Go to the Binance room right here, Binance Smart Chain. Okay. If you don't know how to join that room, I'll copy the URL right now and I'll paste it into the Telegram group. Oh no, I'll paste it into the description of the video. Right here, look. Bam. So now you guys know how to go to the Binance Smart Chain room. So you go to the Binance Smart Chain room. Okay? Alright. And look, keep going. And you're going to see this right here. See this? And this is all you're going to put in. The network name is Binance Smart Chain. https://bsc-dataseed.binance.org. Take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this. I'm going to wait 10 seconds. Now you can rewind, you can come back to this. Take a screenshot of this. Go over here. Right, come in here and hit, hit the Smart Chain, hit Custom RPC, and just put that information that I just sent to you in line. Binance Smart Chain, https bsc-dataseed.binance.org. Chain ID is 56. This is BNB, and this is bscscan.com. https://bscan.com. I did it actually from memory today. I had to stare at it because I set it up on a phone for the first time ever. And I'm going to show you what I got into today, actually. I did it from the phone. I found Beefy Finance. I've been looking at Beefy for a while now. Beefy Finance, okay? And I was on Twitter. So I'm sitting on Twitter. I found some cool rooms, actually, too. I found some cool rooms. But I found Beefy Finance. Beefy Finance right here on Twitter. And they tweeted 8 hours ago. They tweeted 8 hours ago. We're excited to announce that Crow Finance will be joining Beefy Launch Pool. To start our partnership, we'll launch 2 new vaults for Crow Finance. A Crow BNB for 5.7 million% APY. This is real.
That's the doctor, can you pause?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Thank you.
Yeah, everything's okay?
Yeah.
You feeling some contractions now?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. Good.
Let's wait it out.
Good. Yeah, sounds good. Any questions right now?
Some of my are you still alive?
Yeah.
Some of my discharge is a little pinkish now.
Yeah, very normal.
That's normal.
As your cervix starts to change, a lot of times there is a little bit of bleeding from the cervix, and
Okay.
that's not a concern.
But my contractions aren't strong enough to like really have made a change yet, you think?
Maybe a little bit. You could be just getting started.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're definitely more painful than they were.
Okay.
But not enough to make me scream.
Sounds good. All right. Well,
Okay.
things look good.
Okay.
Whenever you do feel uncomfortable enough that you want pain medicine, you're certainly able to get it. You
Okay.
just let us know, okay?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, the upside of that will be, of course, that you'll be able to get some rest
Okay.
before the baby comes. So,
Okay.
yeah, everything looks great.
Thank you, Dr.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. See you soon.
Are you done with this?
I'll just drinking the juice a little bit.
Are you done with this?
Everything else, yes. Thank you.
Okay, so check it out. Look at this beefy finance that I want to show you guys. Look at this beefy finance. Pretty interesting. All right. I already have 47,000 followers on Twitter too, so they're moving pretty fast. Let's take a look at their site, their beefy app. All right. We'll connect. And we're going to show you here this Crow BUSD. And this is giving you 3.5 million APY, 194. Now I got into this one here, the BNB pool. This when I got in was at 5.7 million APY, and it was at 400,000 K. So we've already gotten 69,000 more people getting into this. So it's gone down considerably already by 3 million. But it's probably only going to last for a few hours to get 5.7 million % APY. But you even do that for an hour or two. I mean. And this is Crow token for $1,000 a token. So I feel like I would never buy this for like thousands of dollars, but people keep getting into the liquidity pool, and I get out in time, and the next, I don't know, couple of days, there's a good chance that this turns me in, gets me some good Crow action on the return. So I kind of went for it, and I liked it, and it's doing its thing. You can see there's a lot of amazing opportunities here on Beefy Finance. So I wanted to put this on your radar, guys. Check out this Beefy Finance. It's beefy, guys. It's beefy. It's interesting. 2.7 million % APY. You saw that right. With an added 2.7 daily percentage gain. So they're giving you a daily 3% a day. So you put $3 on this, right? What 1% of that? 10% is 300. 1% is $30. You're making $100 a day off of the daily. Not even the APY that you get. So you do the math there combined. So let's just say you put in $1,000 into this. I'm going to attempt to do the math. I don't even know if it's possible. I'm going to attempt to do the math. So $1,000. We already know off the $1,000 you're making $30 a day because or $227 a day right off the bat. So you run that for a month, $27 a day times 30 off your $1,000. You're making $810 already. So in 1 month you're making 80% on your money, right? Already. Now let's try to do the 2.7 million. So 2.710, another 0, and another 0 here. 700,000. We divide that, right, by 12 because that's the percentage we're going to get a month. So it's 225% a month, and we divide that by 30. It tells me we're going to make 7,500% a day, and then we divide that by 24 to give us our hourly percentage rate, 312% an hour. I don't know exactly how they give you that, like, and how much longer it can last, but to me that's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. I wonder if I went to withdraw, what would happen now after being in the pool. Again, These pools are extremely risky. All liquidity pools are very, very, very risky. Okay? So only put in what you're willing to lose. I put $600 into this. All right? 300 into the Crow, 300 into the BNB, and I grabbed. How did I get into this? Well, first you got to go to Pancake Swap. Pancake Swap. All right? .finance. PancakeSwap.finance. Funny, that's an ad. Wow, look, they ran an ad. Look, PancakeSwapCakes.com. This is fake. See this? I don't know. This is fake to me. PancakeSwapCakes.com. Be careful. That's a fake site. That's an ad. Look at that. Support our success team. I don't know. Maybe it's not them, but I go to PancakeSwap.finance. That's the first time I ever saw an ad for PancakeSwapCakes.com. Why this ad? This is interesting. I just be careful. That site, I don't know that site. I know the Pancake site, but you would go over here to the trade, and you would go over to the exchange, all right, and then you go over to liquidity. You would add liquidity. We already know what BNB is, but we need the Crow token. I don't think it's going to come up. All right, so you're going to have to go to BSC Scan. Okay, BSC Scan. I believe it's .org, but it might be .com. Let's see. Something's telling me it's .com. Yeah. BSCScan.com. Yeah. And you're going to put in the Crow token. CROW. Right? And there's your Crow token right there at 1,111%. It's up $100 now, too, since this started. People are getting kind of crazy for it. So this is pumping the Crow price. When I got into Crow just a few hours ago, it was at $1,000 a coin. So this has gone up 10%. Now, you would copy this contract address here, right? You would paste it in here. This gives you the Crow token. Here you would add the liquidity. I put 300 of BNB, and then I swapped the other 300 of BNB I had for 300 Crow. Then I had 300 Crow, 300 BNB, and I add the liquidity. Once you add the liquidity, you head over to the Beefy website, and it'll find those LP tokens. I don't even look for them in my MetaMask wallet anymore. I used to make sure I had them. I don't even do that anymore. Yeah, I just make sure we're ready to go, and I load it up. You know, I actually like this. I almost kind of, something tells me I must want to put a little more into this pool. It's pretty insane what's going on here with the Crow price. Let's take a look at the Crow price on CoinGecko so you can see how it's grown in the last few hours. So this is pumping that Crow price. And Crow, I believe, comes from Crypto.com. I mean, that's a big deal. It's not a small, oh no, that's CRO. We're looking at CRO, the Crow token. All right. So Crow token, two different things. But this was $1,000 when I got in just an hour ago. Look, an hour, it's up 1.1%. 24 hours, it's up 30%. And in the last 14 days, it's up 60%. So this thing is starting to move. It really is starting to move. In the last hour, it's been going pretty well. So already up 10% in the last hour and moving. You can also get the contract address right from here. Click the copy there as well. So you also go check out crow.finance. crowfinance.net. Let's take a look at their website because I didn't look at them. Let's unlock the wallet. Let's connect the MetaMask. I really use MetaMask for everything. A lot of people using the Trust. I got comfortable with MetaMask. It became my go-to for this, and this is what I'm doing. Let's look at their token pools, what they got going on. They have the BHC pool. Is that Bitcoin Cash, though? Interesting. Approved talons, and stay tuned, coming soon. Stake talons, earn new tokens. Look at their staking. Crow earn. Approved Crow. Didn't really say, oh, okay, there it is. 412% APY to stake Crow to earn more Crow. That's a pretty good deal, in my opinion. So I like what they got going on there. Not much action, though. Let's look. Okay, 1,000% on their Crow BNB. But you'll get way more on the Crow BNB over at Beefy, so there's really no even reason to do any of these. Beefy is just killing it right now. There's a .BNB pool. There's a Cake BNB pool. All right, so Crow's got some pools, but the pools aren't as good as the other ones. Yeah, interesting, though. Interesting to see what's going on with Crow. All right, let's take a look at more of the comments. What's going on? Do you guys like what I'm showing you? Sounds too good to be true. That has rug pull written all over it. It is and it isn't, though. Like, I mean, it all depends. If you're out fast enough, then it doesn't. And actually, Crow's been around. I mean, you know, let's see how long we've had it around. What was its all-time high for Crow? So all-time high was February 1st. All-time low was 32 bucks. All-time high for this was $3,000 on the 19th. So this thing crashed pretty hard. This was $3,000 a coin not too long from now, and it came all the way back down to $1,000 So, you know, look, and there's some hidden bullish divergence that's established there that's continuing to the upside. Hey, yeah, it's pretty crazy, but hey, you know, mining it even for 5 to 6 hours looks like it could be quite profitable. So that's what I'm going to be doing on this beefy finance, doing my thing with it. I did try to withdraw it. It seemed like it was having an issue though. That's the only weird thing. Like, but yeah, I didn't do it with this wallet. I did it with the wallet on my phone. So you can also import a wallet from your phone, I believe. You go here and you can hit import account, and right here select private key. You can put your private keys in and it'll import another account from your wallet, and you can see that account from wherever you're going. So it's pretty interesting. If you set something up somewhere else and then come home, you can get it moving again. Cake really moving. We're starting to see a big resurgence in a lot of these altcoins, and I told you the 4 hour was coming to the upside. We had a double bottom on a lot of these as well. Double bottom on a lot of these as well. Let me look at the comment section. Name your kid Satoshington. Is that true? It sounds too good to be true. It's a waiting game. Congratulations. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Is anyone still watching this live? You guys still alive? Anyone there? Anyone there? Thought we'd get more love, man. No love.
Well, it's a Sunday night.
Sunday night's usually hot. Weekly candle close, man. This is a big deal. Again, guys, I'm just taking advantage of a few things. $600 here and there. I'm not telling you to put 10 grand into beefy finance. I'm telling you though, beefy finance is actually pretty legit. It really is. I'm being honest with you guys. So it's known, and it has some partners, and yeah, I actually think it's pretty substantial. So beefy, baby. We're excited to announce the Crow. I saw this, man. They tweeted this, what, 8 hours ago, and I got into it 4 or 5 hours ago, so I was fresh to this news, man. If you get in one of these in the first 4 hours, that's how you kind of hit it, you know. Let's look at the Bakery Swap. I haven't checked them out. Followed by CZ, man. Bakery Swap is partnering with Seascape. 3 minutes. CWS Lightning Farm and earning NFT is coming. Stake CWS and BNB LP to earn Bake. Stake Bake to earn Seascape NFTs. Are you ready to earn Bake and that awesome NFT? Look at this. The Liquid Farms earning NFT at 8 a.m. UTC time. So at 3 a.m. on March 2nd. Alright, so that's going to be about Monday night for us, kind of into Tuesday morning. We're going to see some big news. Let's take a look at this. Where are you going to, on Seascape Network. Let's take a look. Now we learn about something else. So now you guys learn about the Seascape Network and how we're going to be able to get NFTs through Cake. And this is extremely interesting. The Bakery Swap. This is 4 minutes ago. We're giving you the hottest news, man. Look at this, the Bakery Swap. Top gainers among DeFi tokens in February. Bake is up 2,814%. Cake is up 491% in February alone. Burger 419%. Sparta, Swap, Unify up 300%. APY, unbelievable. Let's take a look at the top gainers among DeFi tokens. Bakery Swap was the top gainer with a market cap of 58 million. 24-hour volume, $31 million. The Bakery Swap, man, is really on top of the game right now. It's on top of everybody. Who would have thought the Bakery Swap would have such big market cap? Bigger than, actually no, 58. It had the most growth, right? Pancake Swap with the $1 billion market cap. It was the first smart chain to hit $1 billion market cap. $158 million in 24-hour volume. And we have Trust Swap, Unify, Zero Swap, APY Finance coming in the game, but BitBoy was all about APY Finance. We were all about Bake and Cake. We easily beat BitBoy's money. We did. My channel really was on the top of the game. If we went to a battle of which channel made the biggest gains, I really think the Lifers won when it came down to February. Not many channels took down what we took down in the month of February. Enjoy staking your BETH at Bakery Swap to earn 66% APY on BSC. Learn about Ethereum 2.0. Yeah, that's another thing. Bakery Swap has the Ethereum 2.0. You go to Eat 2.0 staking on PancakeSwap and you don't get anything. Two MIT grads build an algorithm to match you with wine. Take the quiz to see what your matches are with your wine. That's funny. NPS and Bake hot margin trading for Pundy X, up to 3x leverage. The bakery swap, man. This is getting big. Bake is huge. I'm actually really happy that we got into Bake when we did. There's a lot coming from Bake. We were smart to get into Bake. Learned about Bake early, guys. Early bird style. Let's see what we got going for Bake right now. See if their new earns. They got the banana pool up. Nothing's really changed. Bake to berry. Just a lot of people aren't happy with Bake just because there's all these bigger rewards. But like he said, that creates inflation and issues too. You want the rewards to be fun, but not too insane. We're still in the bread pool for Bake. Only 21%. Only for the D100 airdrop. Are we getting it or not? Can't get much information. I'd rather be in the donut pool, to be dead honest. The donut pool was really where it's at. That was making the most money on the Bake, 148%. So if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be in here. I'm about to move my Bake back to the donut pool, honestly. It's getting a little boring not being in the donut pool. For that 149%, get way more Bake. 7 times more Bake than in this. And there's the Bake staking. And where's our liquidity pool for the LP token? Any LP token exchange? Combo meals are just way too expensive. You can earn Bake. So these are all LPs. These are all LPs. There's your Bake BNB LP. I actually am doing some Bake BNB LP in the donut pool, as well as doing some regular Bake in the bread pool. Yeah. Actually should look and see if I need to harvest any Bake and send it back over to the donut pool. Remember too, I'm doing smoke finance as well. Let me take a look at the smoke finance. The smokehouse. Got into the smokehouse around $2. We also got into $12, and then it did crash. But we only put $300 at that point, so we lost about $200 to $300 on a 90% crash, maybe even more. But it earned so much in the APY back that we actually broke even on that. And now that we got even more in at $2, actually starting to be quite profitable. That's why when I first get into these things, you want to either be the first, in like the very first few hours, but you don't want to be at the end, like at the end of the first day. I found that's the worst time to be in there, because that's when everyone who got all those big rewards at the beginning, they dump and they get out and reset, right? So like me, I'm going to be in this other APY, this $1 million APY. Once that gets down to some smaller amounts, I'm going to be jumping ship on that pretty fast, right? Now everyone else got in late, they're going to be holding on. So funny how there's smoke here connected, so it knows my stakes here. I don't remember doing a smoke pool with this. It's remembering my address though, which is interesting. Didn't remember my address on the other pool. Let's look at the farms, because I have a farm going. Yeah, right there. So look, I'm going to harvest this smoke, this 14 smoke. Going to harvest that right out, right? Now smoke sitting at $3, that's like about $45, $50, right? We're going to harvest that smoke. So that smoke's going to come back to the wall. We're going to get 0 on the smoke brisket pool. Going to make sure that goes to 0. Yes. Then we're going to go back to the stake, and we're going to add to the stake. Okay, we're going to max that 14 that we just got. Hold on, that's not looking right to me. Maybe it's not there yet. Hold on. There it is. There's the 14. And then we're going to confirm that. And we're just going to continue to harvest and add to the stake. All right. Now we're already making money off the LP tokens on the exchange as well, right? We're getting fees while we're LP'd. But on top of that, we're also then getting a stake back from the harvest on the stake. Once we stake the LP tokens, then we're also going to stake the remains of the harvest that come in to the smoke pool. All right, and that's still sitting at 1,169%, doing well. We can also compound that on top of all that, right? So that's how this all works. All right. I think I should have compounded before I harvested. I may have made a mistake there. I want to make sure of that. But there's my stake, 193 smokes. Right, when that hits 200 at the 3, that's $600 in smoke alone. All right, So there's the smoke pool. So that's how you farm LP tokens. How did you get the LP tokens? That's what everyone asks, right? Again, home or more even. You would go to the exchange. I'm using PancakeSwap for all of this stuff. So you'd go to the PancakeSwap. Same idea here. The brisket pool is the BNB for smoke, right? You go and smoke. If you can't find smoke, you go to the BS Smart Chain like I'm showing you, or to, but this is the best place, the BS Chain. I like this place the most. Hit the smoke in there. You'll get the Smokehouse Finance. Make sure, you know, double track the contract. Make sure you did something. Then you can see your actual address in your last payout. And you know it's the right contract because you're interacting with it. Duh. That's another way to freaking to figure out this type of stuff, right? And then boom, we're gonna paste that right in there. It's gonna find smoke. You're gonna hit the add button, and now smoke is there, right? Now you got the smoke. You can do smoke to BNB, whatever you want, and then you can add the liquidity if you have the smoke to add, right? So how much smoke do we got? Do we have smoke in the wallet? And so on and so forth. You put the smoke first because it will match the BNB. All right. Then once you hit unlock wallet, interact with this, connect with that. So you can hit max. So we don't have, well, we should have some BNB though. There's always BNB in the wallet. That's a little strange. It's not reading my BNB here. Max. There it is. Took a second, see? So liquidity, we could add, so right now I could add, you would buy a little smoke for BNB, right? Back to smoke. Snatch it, maybe half. You know, if you had 1.5, then right, you add 0.65 to keep some for the fees. That gives you 46 smoke, boom, you add that, then you'll get your LP token. Then you can flip back to the Smokehouse Finance and begin to stake, you know? Harvest all three. Look, more smoke to harvest. Thought we just harvested. So I'll smoke I'll harvest all three of this now. And we'll confirm that now too. Confirm that. That should go back to 0. Once we collect our smoke, it's gonna go back to 0. But now we can go back to the staking pool and we can add that to the stake yet again. Because now there should be 46 smoke. There is, right? And we're going to confirm that. And this is how you really start to multiply your money using DeFi finance. Like, this is how you rock out, guys. This is how you really, really get it done. And yeah. And now the stake is just getting bigger and bigger. And now each stake is bigger, we get more compounded money on it, right? And then we'll hit the compound button when the time is right. And that's how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. And this earns fast. Like, look how this starts coming in. Fast. Fast. So I hope I gave you a quick education how to use the DeFi to your advantage, but you have to be quick at it. This is just like everything else in life. You got to be good at this. You want to fine tune it. Literally just had a banana. To someone listening, it sounds like you're playing Farmville with all the time harvesting and cakes and bakes, but in reality, you're making mad bank. Remember that game, Farmville? Sorry, I didn't realize that the camera was down there, cutting off my face most of that time. It's kind of lame. Alright guys, I thought there'd be more interaction tonight. I'm not getting a lot of amazing feedback here. It's alright. I kind of want to see what I did here actually. Let's look back because I had more smoke to harvest. They said there was 14 smoke to harvest. But maybe in the... I feel like I did it twice, but Anyway. From a laptop, from a hospital room, man. What about Beam Fee? Let's take a look at Beam Fee. I've never heard of it. This is another one. Beam Fee, is it real? Beam Finance? Beam? I'm getting this. This is the Beam confidential cryptocurrency and DeFi platform. Beam. Beam's been coming around though. I've been seeing Beam a lot. Cool website. Download the Beam wallet. Buy Beam. Mine Beam. How do you mine Beam? Begin mining Beam. Why not, right? I should be mining more. There's a lot of free money in mining, you know. No reason not to set up some mining. So that's the next thing we're going to do is how to mine. Beam Fi. Have you heard of BSC Value DeFi? No. There's another one, man. You guys are coming out with someone every day. BSC Value. It's only going to make the price in BNB just... Look, at BNB was just $30. New Value DeFi BSC. Look, this is 20 hours ago. How I'm earning $50 a day from 2 times BNB in the new Value DeFi platform. Only 72 hours old. Value DeFi. He's earning $50 a day off his Beam, off his connection. Look at that. Some shady business though. Value DeFi. Donate. 1-inch exchange. Join our Telegram. Website. Donations accepted. FTX. Disclaimer. Indian Tube Buddy. Unofficial pool calculator. That's pretty interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I want to connect to this. This could be like, this is how you get hacked real quick. It'd be cool though if it was really a good pool calculator. I just don't trust that. And this site doesn't want to load to it. Says it's shady. Pretty weird, huh? It is Chrome though. A lot of times this stuff will load and be careful. A lot of times this will load on here though, on Brave. Let's see. Wow, so that site won't go for me, man. ValueDeFi.io. So we don't know. This guy could be full of garbage right here. I don't think that's the... I think these are some shady sites. I don't know. From 2BNB at value, only 72 ounce. Value DeFi BSC. You can withdraw money through BNB. I can't seem to find the actual this thing. BSC Value DeFi. BSC.ValueDeFi.io. Look, does not want to load for me. Interesting. It's like it's blocking me from this public site. Pretty weird, right? You guys keep bringing it up. I can't get there. Something going on with the site. Let's see what they're talking about here on Twitter. This is them though. Value DeFi. Bringing true value to DeFi. They have a Discord too. They got a Telegram, ValueDeFi.io. This is them. Look, you can't get to their site. They have something blocking them for some reason. Purchase value. Stake it on the Vigo on Ethereum mainnet. Bridge over to BSC to receive extra rewards. For the sake of simplicity, we'll be using MetaMask.io. Guide staking value on BSCG. Collaboration announcement. We're happy to present our collaboration with Value DeFi, a decentralized automated market maker. Please visit Value DeFi, decentralized automated market maker. Anime token is getting up in there. One-day farming on bscvalue.io. It's literally a money printer. Everyone sleeps about it. Value VC. Harvest Finance. Look at this. Is another one we find out at Harvest Finance. There's Andre Conjay up in the spot. Crypto Monk. Let's take a look at what this guy's saying at harvest.finance. Let's see what they got going on here. This site looks like it's going to load for us. Old school. Old school. Look at the dashboard. They better at least have a dashboard. Okay. I don't like the old school websites like this. I like it when it's new. I like a nice user experience. To me, this is like, you know, I want to farm. They got the farm token. You can add the token immediately. I like how they have an add the token button pretty fast. That was pretty cool. I'll give them that. Right? To add the token that quick is pretty kind of where it's at. You don't see that a lot. Go back to the harvest.finance. We're learning about a new one of these every day. New emission decreased in 1 day. You get 70% APY. Oh, it's not going too hard. You haven't connected your MetaMask. I thought we did that already, but we got the token. I'm not doing anything with this, guys. I'm just looking at it, but so many of these. So many of these. It's sad I couldn't check out that value token. They wouldn't let me get in. We'll have to look at that another time. Someone's trying to extort Tether using false documents. Prepare for some FUD. Ooh, the other day I was reading about COVID anal swabs, thinking to myself, who in God's name would ever use such a thing? Then suddenly Twitter delivers the answer. Totally safe. I assure your picture. I wouldn't short these dips, in my opinion. Big institutional buying. Now, this is a guy who tutored me for years, Jacob Canfield. He has 56,000 subscribers on Twitter. He's like my main mentor that kind of taught me everything, a lot of things that I know to this day. I wouldn't short these dips, in my opinion. Big institutional buying. The run stops for longs over and over to build their positions. Once they're done accumulating, they'll blow shorts out the water. See how they continually run lows and it gets bought back up? Liquidity engineering. You know, listen to this guy, man. He's telling you, look, shoom, 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 shoom. They're nailing people. If you're trying to build a multi-billion-dollar position, this is the way to do it. Incite fear and uncertainty in the market. Keep effing late longs and breakout longs and run their stops and liquidations over and over again. Then once you're done, market buy the F out of it. He's right, man. I learned so much. Please come back to YouTube. That's funny. That thanks love maybe someday was really burned out and it stopped being fun. Just focus on trading for now. I'll subscribe to yours though. He did have a good YouTube too, man. He did. But I'll do it for you, Jacob. I'll complete the move, man. I'll complete the move. But listen to Jacob, 62,000 followers. You know, he's worth listening to. He's where I am today. He's one of my main mentors. There's 2 L's in sell. Never forget that, right? 2 L's in sell. Double loss. You take 2 L's, right? Someone is trying to extort Tether using false documents. All right, so look at this. Forged documents are circulating online purporting between Tether T personnel and reps of Deltec Bank and Trust and others. The documents are bogus. Today, we also received a ransom demand for 500 Bitcoin to be sent to this address. The sender said that unless they receive the Bitcoin by tomorrow, they will leak documents to the public in an effort to harm the Bitcoin ecosystem. We are not paying. It is unclear whether it is its basic extortion scheme, like those directed at other crypto companies, or people looking to undermine Tether and the crypto community as a whole. Either way, those seeking to harm Tether are getting increasingly desperate. We want our customers, personnel, and crypto communities to stay safe. Please always be vigilant and practice good operational security. While we believe this is a pretty sad attempt at a shakedown, we take it seriously. We have reported the forged communication and the associated ransom demands to law enforcement. As always, we fully support law enforcement in an investigation of this extortion scheme. 505 tweets. Crazy. So 10 hours ago, didn't do too much of the market. I'm so sick of them trying to hit this tether FUD all the time. Thank you, Tyler Winklevoss, for this initiative. Now I have a chance to get a new car and improve my life. All right, guys, we're going to wind it down here as I can hear, you know, it seems like we may be entering some type of labor action. I found out what jet fuel finance was. I like jet fuel finance. The last thing I want to talk about. They came across my radar. I used to actually was in some contracts with jet fuel. It never went completely through, but I was in contracts with jet fuel back in the day. JP54 they used to call it, you know, JP15, stuff like that, depending on. And we're going to connect to the jet fuel website. Make sure you're always connected. All right. We're connected, and look, 2,770% APY for the fuel and BNB pool, right? Daily, almost 1% daily. I like how they're giving you your daily percents here. Not all the sites are doing that. 1% a day right here, coming in. So not bad. You put $1,000, right? Making that $10 a day, right? 10% would be 100. So that's not bad, man. 1% a day, 30% in a month. That must be added to this APR. I think you're getting both. I think it's a double whammy. Total value in all of the vaults is about $16 million. Not too bad. They got a cake best, state cake, 254%, total locked in. I guess you're earning cake on Pancake Swap. They got a Venus. So this looks like it's combining a bunch of different things. Here's Pancake Swap BNB. Then you have to go to Venus to get the LP token here. Oh, that's just a Bitcoin at 16%. Bitcoin B. Interesting. They have a lot of cool stuff here. 490% on Embraer lineage. Never even heard of that. FBI Super Hornet. Airbus Helmet for BNB. Helmet's been up in there. I've been seeing Helmet recently. And then you can even take it easy with your USDC BUSD and just go stablecoin to stablecoin and make 19% APY. Like, you don't have to kill yourself here. Then you can go into the Tenet. Tenet is big too. T-E-N-E-T. I've been seeing that get big in the DeFi space. Tenet is coming across my radar recently a lot. So look, but this is the F-16C Fighting Falcon. That's the highest rewards here, the fuel. You want to get the fuel for BNB, right? That is on jet fuel. What's up, Brad? Vaughn, do you want to look at Phantom? Let's take a look at Phantom.
Filtered water? No. Just regular water. Regular diet.
I think that's really where you want to see. This is textbook hidden bullish divergence for Phantom. Okay, textbook. And there's your buy back in right there at 38 on the dot for Phantom. That's really where you got back in, and Phantom's going to continue to the upside. Look at that 4 hour ready to rip. The daily is starting to curve back to the downside. It maybe go sideways a little bit, but this is where you want to start accumulating Phantom again for another run to the upside. Yeah, don't sleep. We got Phantom down there at 13. Remember, maybe we made that call. What a beautiful call on the channel for Phantom. Shout out to everyone that took that call. Really, like, probably one of the best calls in the last 3 weeks for me. And it ripped. It just did unbelievable. So I like what I see for Phantom. The daily stochastics are low. We're getting that hidden bullish divergence as well, and we're getting a move up here on the MACD. So beautiful retracement with a green candle after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight days of pain. After 5 straight days, nothing goes down, doesn't come up, right? So 5 straight days. You want to be more precise? Get to your 1 hour. See, the 1 hour wants to curl. Tells me that we're really not breaking out here. This is what's going on.
Just tell me
Could be breaking out here. Let's see what we're doing. We're breaking out of the wedge, hitting the 200-day moving average. That's a big deal too. Talk about that a lot. But watch for this 1 hour to reset. And that's what I'll be entering Phantom, because then the 1 hour will be locked in with this 4 hour with momentum to the upside and the daily resetting. And that'll give you a beautiful thing. I think around 40 cents. Anything below, if you get a 38.5, put a limit order in 36.5, 37, 38. Put 3 limit orders in there, and then your honest limit order around 40. And you might be able to get that. For me? One of my subscribers is worried I'm not drinking enough water. It's like, come on, guy. I'm in a freaking hospital room. Oh, yeah. Maddox did good for me. I hope someone took it from the channel. Congrats on coming, new family. I miss Maddox. I don't know why, man. Thank you very much, Fondair. I appreciate that. Don't leave us that quick, man. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in. Not the usual live. Wow, we still got, you know, I still loaded all my stuff from on my laptop. I'm still impressed with how it looks. Not bad. This is the older look, though. But I like it. Only 20 likes, man. Damn. 20 likes from a hospital room. I should say streaming.
Show up the way it always shows up again, you know?
It didn't, right?
No.
So it's not getting like hit by the algo. 2K subs and a baby. Congratulations, bro. Thanks. Good tip on sending Litecoin to Binance. I lost $100 in Litecoin trying to use the bridge and pancake swap through a VPN. Never got to my BS wallet. I must have turned off the VPN before all of the transactions. That's horrible. The entire crypto market has been facing some intense selling pressure as of late. Erase your losses. Urgent Bitcoin and ETH update. All coins ready to run. All coins are ready to run now, guys. You know, congratulations, bro. God bless you and your family. Enjoying the blessing. Take care. Be safe. Yeah. Wow, man. You guys are amazing. You really are. Amazing group. I hope someone took it from the channel. So that's it, guys. Huh? You guys are done? I'm just not getting enough. You guys aren't asking me enough. I'm not getting enough tickers, so I'm going to have to run. I thought on a Sunday night with the candle closing, we'd have, and with all this action, we'd have people more interested in what's going on with Bitcoin. But they're more worried about my wife. Hotcoin continuing to rip. Let's talk about Hotcoin making that move at 2 cents, coming all the way up to that 4, coming back down. But now Hotcoin's going to do its thing. I tell you, you pick these little sleepers, put $100 in them, and let them run. Let them run and just watch them fly to the sky. But we're having a nice little push-up on a Sunday night. That means that the Asians wanted to get in. The Asians wanted to buy in, man. Keeper for BNB was down in the dumps. It still really is. If anyone made this trade, Keeper for BNB, you might just have to cut it off. Yeah, because BNB is ripping with Binance Smart Chain. Like, you're going to have to do a lot to catch up with BNB coin, man. Link down at 25. What a sucker, huh? Held that 36 area all the way back down to 25. But it's funny, that's the new bottom for Link is 25. You know this market is just going to continue to rip. You know, the problem is this. Bitcoin goes up and down, and it scares you. And it gets in your head. And then you don't want to make a move, and you freeze up. And then what happens is you don't buy these low prices because you're just like, oh, it's going to continue down. And then you wake up the next morning, and they're up. And then you don't want to buy them because you think, oh, they'll go down, they'll come back. And then they go up again. And next thing you know, you're limping back in when these things are already up 100%. And this game will do this to you over and over and over again. So just be careful with how this game plays you. Be careful with how this game plays you. Look at Parsec in this beautiful bowl. I'm telling you, I really like Parsec with the consolidation here. You can get this on Uniswap. I'm just telling you guys, look at the bottom Parsec has formed. It's not going any lower than the dollar region there. It's forming new support, and it's a bull. Look for Parsec to break on out and continue to the upside. Not many people talk about Parsec. Elio Trades got me into Parsec at 20 cents back in August. It was my first thing I ever got on Uniswap. It's probably what got me my Uniswap tokens in the first place. But this gives me a target for Parsec at $3.11. At that point, we'll do about a 15x on Parsec if that occurs for my 19-cent entry. So just want to put Parsec on your radar. And yes, I really am in a hospital. I have my hospital bracelet on right now. One coin up 7% and doing its thing, bouncing off the 618 right there, Fibonacci level. Almost all of these hit the Fibonacci level of the 618 as well on a beautiful wick. They all did exactly what they were supposed to do, textbook. It looks like they had a market manipulator running these coins because they all worked out perfectly. This is an IEO by Binance. Look for this to break out. You can just tell I'm going to start posting setups soon. I can tell. I didn't post setups for 5-6 days, right? Here and there, just a few little things. But you can see I'm going to get hungry soon. You're going to see me getting in there. You're going to see 9, 10 charts a day posting to you guys, getting you the mix, getting you these gains. So I'm going to be working hard for you guys coming up. Remember, I told you to sell Penn Gaming around 120, 119. That was my look. And look, exactly where it retraced from. And we had this target for like 2 months straight waiting for it. Pretty interesting to see that come to fruition exactly as planned. Matic did some unbelievable things, especially versus Bitcoin. Look at that. And ripping today again versus Bitcoin. Matic continuing to rip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight green candles on the daily. In the daily, it is getting overbought. This is where you take profits on anything of this nature. This is where you got to start taking profits. You're this far away from the 21, and you're high on the stochastics RSI. So you can see this is completely different than like IOST, where you would want to start getting in right now. So Matic is already kind of ahead of the other coins. Matic is in a different cycle. So you want to take profits from Matic and move them into IOST. So this is what you do. You look for high MACDs on the stochastic. You get out of those for low MACDs. So when you see Matic this high on the buy, right? I'm not saying it can't continue up. Yeah, it could. But now you could flip from Matic to IOST. And that's how you do a real flip. You go back and forth between these coins. Look, Matic to Nano. Look how low Nano is with the double bottom. Nano's about to do some damage. I'm telling you right now. It really is. So look out for Nano with the hidden bullish divergence everywhere. Every coin is in hidden bullish divergence. This is like a trader's dream. Because these break out 90% of the time, in my opinion. I see them break out all the time. And we have swing low to swing low here and swing up to swing up. This is going to break to the upside, guys. So Nano. Giving you a call right here for Nano at $5. This is your psychological support, $5 region for Nano. Where is Nano going to go? Look for Nano to continue to the upside. It's going to break out of this falling wedge, break out of that, and then it even has an extended somewhere in the $10 region, man. Double your money up very fast with Nano. So there it is, man. This is what I see happening in the near future for the crypto market. Let's look at the total market cap, see how it's doing inside of that projection that I have it under. There's total 2, and right now it's sitting right where I thought it would sit, inside of this pennant. The sad thing is, I think March is going to be a tough month. I think we can come all the way back up here to 624 billion. They come all the way back down to test this 544 billion to come back up and down before we break on out. It's going to be a big consolidation, very similar to this, but a lot like, I like what we see here, though, for the daily. We're looking really good. Look at the 3-day. 3 days coming down, too, ready to reset. Only a matter of time. And that weekly, though, still has some room to go on the downside. But for right now, the daily's looking good. That can get us through some oscillation to get us through the weekly. So we can go sideways like this while the weekly resets. That'll take the weekly down. By the time we get to the end of this wedge in about 2 to 3 weeks, the weekly will be set. So will the daily. Maybe we'll come up, come down, come up, come down. And I think in about 3 weeks is when this whole market is going to really, really erupt and start to get really big. Somewhere after St. Patrick's Day, we're looking at a giant move in the altcoins, Bitcoin, and everything really starting to take a move. So, last thing I want to talk about is Voyager. I keep hearing about Voyager over and over and over and over again. Voyager. People saying better fees, better than Coinbase. Makes me want to make a Voyager account and start playing with Voyager. Let's look at Voyager right here as it's flagging. Okay, it's flagging low on the daily. Let me give you a projection for Voyager because I think BQX is not done yet. And it's clearly showing that it has some very, very hard buy pressure. Look, this is a bit of a double bottom. You can't see it, but if I go to the 4 hour, you're going to see there's a double bottom inside of this. I'm going to zoom in on it here. Look at it. It's not your best, but bottom right there. We're also double bottoming here and a double bottom on the stochastics. We are high in the 4 hour. It says we'll come back down to the bottom of this pattern at 584 before we really decide to break on out. Unless we break up and go sideways, which is also a possibility. The 6 hour looks really nice, and the daily looks really nice for BQX. I'm going to give you my projection for BQX now. And you can see we made it through, man. We made it through the pain. Everything's looking good now. I can start making more projections. And there's our buy zone, really, in this pennant, at the bottom of the pennant were your 2 entries. I can see this going all the way up to $12 very, very soon. So watch BQX doing its thing with a projection to go up to $12. Let me go back to the chat. Is anyone in the chat? Are we getting any action? In yield farming, are you interested in? I staked ramen. Is ramen any good? I think ramen is good. Ramen swap. I just haven't got into it. Yeah. Damn, 1 comment after this whole time? 16 people must just have it on like play and they're just like letting it in. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump on out of here live from my hotel room while my wife is giving birth. We are in labor right now together, and I still did not miss the live stream. Whatever, it feels like a hotel room, you know? Explosion live from the hospital. Is Bitcoin breaking out or faking out? Top 5 alts for March. Explosion. Live from the hospital. Wife in labor. And there we go.
I don't even like flat on your back anymore.
Okay.
Your baby doesn't like it.
No.
Sit or lay on your side or something.
Gotta push it down, right? Okay.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your baby's in a comfy position. Based on the contractions now. Do you have what we call coupling contractions, where you have one after another? That's indicative of baby sunny side up. It's like the widest part of her head for everyone through. Causes back pain and makes her leg go longer.
All right, everyone, I gotta get out of here. It's getting too hairy for me. Have a great night. Be safe.